Nobody has the courage to tell the truth. I've made it my business to listen to every talking head I could find. Watch every video I can find. And when it comes to this Sheduer Sanders situation, people, either it's kind of, just brushed under the rug. Like, hey, it's just the NFL draft. Just some players getting picked to go play football, to throw a ball and catch it and run with it and tackle. Or you have people who hide behind their credentials and their years in the industry and try to convince you that, hey, sometimes it's just a football decision. I'm not even damn the football talk. We could talk that if you want to. But that's not the truth about what's going on. And we always run from the truth and hide from the truth. And I'm particularly pissed at us as the black community, because we pride ourselves on keeping it 100. All these talking heads, man. All these guys that used to play the game that put your little suits on, or the ones that don't. Because, you keep it real. So I wear a sweatsuit on my podcast. Okay, so you going to keep it real or not? Because very few people are keeping it real, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why y'all so terrified to tell the truth. The dynamics that exist outside of our community to help rank and file us, to determine the acceptable ones and the non-acceptable ones, the ones that strike fear and the good ones. It's a game that's been played as long as we've been on this earth. For those who don't know, real quick, Sheduer Sanders, quarterback from Colorado, ended up getting picked in the 5th round, pick number 144 here in Cleveland for the Cleveland Browns. The Browns had the number 2 overall pick in the draft for months. It was rumored he could be the number 2 pick. Now, of course, he didn't have to be. Of course, it's just a draft. He doesn't have to be. But clearly, the talent, which is supposed to be a talent draft, had him up near the top. And by the time we get to him getting selected, he's apparently it's 143 players in this draft better than him. This kind of thing affects money. It affects access. Supposed to. It's supposed to affect, his ability to earn a salary. You get picked second, you might sign for him. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the rookie scale, so I apologize. Maybe it's 40, 50 million bucks overall. Where he got picked up, he might make 8. So you lose anywhere between 30 and 40 million dollars. So this is it's a little bit bigger than just playing football. The hit to the pockets is heavy. It's a heavy hit. So, what am I talking about? Why am I here? Why am I having this discussion? Hoping people hear and listen, comment, dialogue. Let's talk about it. It was the guy that went first overall, and they do this. They do this a lot, man. When I talk about I'm talking about the white power structure. That's what I'm talking about. Let's not shy away from what the truth and what this really is. It's the white power structure. Let's talk about it. And let's not run from it. What happens is a lot of times, in order to prove a point, they'll do one or two things. They'll pick a nigga, which means they'll have, with all due respect, I don't want to put anybody, a lot of people say that Stephen A. Smith does this a lot, a couple other people. They'll pick a nigga to be the one to push a narrative about something so they can stand behind it and say, hey, I didn't say it, another black man said it. Or what they did in this particular situation, which is, to me, the most vile one, because what it does is it used to trickle down into our community and fuck with us to the point where we would start to define one another and classify one another and divide. And there'll be a divide in our community. But I think we've grown a bit, but we still don't want to tell the guys the honest truth because maybe it's a little fear. But what they did in this situation is they got Cam Ward, who went number 1, and you'll read different articles and see different, different publications say things like, see, look at Cam. He has all the things a team would want, No flashy jewelry, no entourage, no cameras following him. Says all the right things. When listen, I don't think y'all. First of all, this is the NFL. This is not for long. I'm here in Cleveland. We got rid of our number one pick quarterback in a couple years after he was here. They don't draft you because they love you. This is entertainment at the end of the day. So the measures they'll go to, they know no bounds. To prove a point, they will pick the yellow button-up shirt wearing nigga just to prove to us that you better play the motherfucking game. You better play the game with us. You better come in here and make us not scared of you. We're going to take the passive nigga and put him on a pedestal because I need all you niggas to be like him. And you have a guy who's literally, Cam Ward can play. I'm not saying Cam Ward can't play, but this is what I equate it to, man. And this is probably going to be controversial, but I don't give a fuck. It's when black men or people, who whatever, want to date outside the race. And as opposed to going for qualifications that highlight a preference, it's a backhanded compliment to the person that they like, which is really a dig at black women. She ain't got no weave. She easy to deal with. It's like, what is you really say? What the fuck you trying to say? Stop, quote unquote, bigging up this white woman while simultaneously destroying the black woman. Because you're really taking backhanded shots at black women. That's really what you're doing. So you got Sheduer Sanders, whose brother's videographer, who has his own legitimate company and business, who follows his brothers around because he fucking loves them and wants to document their journey. So that he has a cameraman who follows him. He has a necklace that has the money sign and the number 2. He does have the celebration where he flashes the watch after he scores a touchdown. So when you say these things in these articles where you're complimenting Cam Ward, you're not just complimenting Cam Ward. You are at the same time saying these things that I'm saying positively about Cam Ward, if you niggas continue to be the Sheduer Sanders version of black people, we gonna show you where the fuck we gonna put you. We would rather draft, and I'm not, like I said again, this is not, Cam Ward ended up being the best quarterback in the NFL in a couple of years. But when I tell you talent-wise, after all my years of playing and watching and analyzing the game, Sheduer not that far behind him. Trust, not that far behind him. If at all, to be honest with you. But all things being equal, they will pick the yellow button-down shirt wearing nigga. And when I say yellow button-down shirt, that's usually the neutral color. Hey, he's a safe nigga. They gonna pick the safe nigga. They're going to. 2 days after he got drafted, Sheduer Sanders was here in Cleveland. And he went to John Marshall High School, CMSD School, Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Inner City School. Talked to the kids. Don't know what he talked about. Didn't release the video yet. Maybe his brother will. I'm not gonna do the same thing they do, because I could easily sit here and say Dylan Gabriel wasn't at Shaw or Glenville 2 days after he got drafted. I don't care what this is the thing. I don't care what the reasoning is. I know what the reasoning is in my heart behind why Sheduer was where he was at. 2 days after being drafted, 1 day after being in Cleveland. The impact that had on the kids that got a chance to talk to him. It's fuck around and shed a tear. Let me gather myself. When you are from where those kids, John Marshall, are from, where I'm from East Cleveland, from the east side of Cleveland, and because of your environment, because of your environment, you and your environment, and you see people dress, and you start to, hey, I like that. I like the way those sweatpants go with those Jordans, and the way that chain go with that bracelet. I like that. I like the way that looks, and it influences the way you dress. Whether you're in East Cleveland, whether you're in the Hamptons, you probably wear, boat shoes and khaki shorts. Wherever you are is going to influence how you dress, how you move. And that dress and that lifestyle can then influence people outside of that community to dress and look like that as well. But when you're in that community, you're probably going to dress and look like, some version of it. And I can't tell you how fucking debilitating, how insane it is to enter, quote unquote, the real world, as they call it. Like the world we grew up in ain't real than a motherfucker, but you enter the working world, you enter mainstream society, and they look at the way you naturally dress, carry yourself, walk, talk, and they say, we don't really accept niggas that look like you. So when you get a Sheduer, it's different than fucking Johnny Manziel. I'm sorry, stop comparing him to some white dude who had a drinking and drug problem, or Baker Mayfield who was cocky. When you have a Sheduer Sanders, when you have his dad, Deion Sanders, Allen Iverson, when you have these people who have an influence over our youth, and they begin to excel, and they look like you, they talk like you, they walk like you, they want to change just like you want to change, they want to watch just like you want to watch. Nigga, when we score, we gonna dance. Cause we can, motherfucker, and y'all probably can't. If you niggas could do the goddamn whipping, they y'all to do that shit in the end zone too, but it looks like you're having a goddamn seizure when you do it. So yeah, when we score, we act a motherfucking fool. Act like you been there before. Nigga, act like you happy. Fuck what them talking heads talking about. Non-dancing, non-moving. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 360 Mafia. Non-smoking, non-snorting ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you non-dancing motherfuckers. Now y'all got a problem with the way we dance or move or whatever and celebrate. Nigga, we celebrate. That's what the fuck we do. Nigga, we celebrate. We do a little dance when we eat some good food, nigga. But y'all ain't around us to know that niggas do the happy dance when it's time to eat. Stop trying to crush our motherfucking culture because you scared of us. You cannot, white power structure, white America, you cannot, listen to me, you cannot just promote motherfuckers that make you comfortable. Listen to what I'm saying. You cannot promote motherfuckers, just the ones that make you comfortable. What they did to Sheduer, niggas still in the NFL, but this is the thing. People, and this is another thing that frustrates the fuck out of me, the jealousy. Oh my God, the jealousy, especially from general white America. I'm not about to pull no motherfucking punches right now. You got a problem with me, come holler at me. DMST Podcast Network, just saying though. Hit the email, Instagram, whatever. I'll come talk to whoever about whatever. Because I'm going to keep it 100. Hopefully you keep it 100 too. Don't keep it 92%. Don't keep it 82%. Keep that shit 100 if we want to have this conversation. Because the jealousy of shit, he's still in the NFL. He's still in the NFL. He's an NFL quarterback. No. Give me what the fuck I deserve. Don't give me what you feel like I should have. If I earn the right to be the motherfucking second or first quarterback taken, then that's what the fuck I deserve. We tired of this shit. We tired of it. And the problem is in our community, which is what makes us strong, but somebody got to stand the fuck up and say this is enough. We ended up making the best out of situations. But I'm done accepting fucking table scraps and making industries out of it. Easter just passed. I went to the store to go shop, to do my Easter shopping. Let me tell y'all something. I spent $17. I made a 5-course meal. I think I'm bullshitting. I already bought a pack of chicken and I already had the salmon, but I made macaroni and cheese, greens, scalloped potatoes, yams. Yeah, some of the ingredients you might already have. You might have some vanilla extract at the house. You might have some cinnamon at the house. When I tell you collard greens ain't shit but $3-4, yams is 99 cents a piece. The shit that we have made great meals out of is fucking table scraps. I'm tired of us having to make fucking amazing shit out of table scraps. Because that's what the fuck was given to us. And I'll be going back to plantation days, but that's a whole nother conversation. Stop giving me the fucking leftover scraps and telling me be happy with it. If I deserve fucking filet mignon, and nigga, I deserve to get filet mignon. I don't have to make fucking noodles and cheese that cost $8 to get the ingredients for. I deserve the $45 motherfucking piece of prime meat. Pause. So when I look at this situation, obviously it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than football. It's deeper than, oh, well, he got drafted, make the best out of it. They tried to make an example out of him. How dare you be you? How dare you? First of all, rap scares the fuck out of him. One, because it reports the truth of what's going on in our inner cities. And why a lot of us don't give a fuck about the other shit going on in our country because we got enough issues going on in our inner cities. You know, shit we talking about terrifies them. And they can say, oh, his father was Deion Sanders. You know, just because you either adapt or become a part of or gravitated to a culture that scares the power structure doesn't make you a bad person. If the man can rap and make good music, then make good fucking music. Like, niggas don't work out for 24 hours a day, man. And if you're downtime, you want to make a goddamn rap song, make a fucking rap song. Somebody tell me what the issue is with making a motherfucking rap song. Is it that y'all are scared of rappers? Come on now, let's talk about the shit. Are y'all terrified of rappers? How many of you niggas been down to 99th and St. Clair? You motherfuckers in Cleveland talking about how you need to focus. Y'all ever been down there to Bone Thugs and Harmony Way? What, you scared to go 99th and St. Clair? Broadcast live from 105 in St. Clair. You scary motherfuckers. That's what the problem is. The nigga does things that y'all are scared of. So he must be a scary nigga too. Because he raps. Just like those weed smoking, braid wearing guys from down off 99th and St. Clair. Just like NWA. Just like 50 Cent. Just like all of these niggas that I don't want fucking my little pristine daughter. Come on, let's tell the truth, man. He made a rap song. He can make a whole album. I don't give a fuck. If you can play quarterback, you can play quarterback. I remember Colt McCoy's wide receiver at Texas was it Shipley? Will Shipley was a whole ass country artist and made a song named Colt McCoy, or put Colt McCoy's name in a song. I don't remember nan motherfucking draft analyst saying, you know what, you shouldn't draft Shipley because he be making country music. But y'all not scared of country music artists, so it's cool to be a country music artist? Tell me what's good. Because the shit don't make sense to me. The shit don't make sense to me at all. Just tell me the motherfucking truth. Just tell me the truth, man, and we'll keep it pushing. Because the problem is, the backhand of this shit, man, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. But I don't want to go on too long about it. I want to hear what people got to say. I'm open to having conversation with anybody at any time about this topic. Hit me if you want to discuss. And if you're scared, just say you're scared, man. Stop beating around the bush. Stop trying to find different ways to explain this shit. Stop trying to find ways to tap dance around the fucking truth. When the truth is, niggas like Sheduer Sanders scare you. That's the truth. And I don't want a nigga like that be in the face of my franchise. I saw this nigga. I don't give a fuck if he did it for shits and giggles, for I don't know. I don't give a fuck if he only ran 2 sprints and cut the camera off. There are niggas. There are motherfuckers saying they don't care about. He's putting these videos out of him working out in Cleveland. They talking shit about the size of the heel, the workouts he's doing. The workouts can't replace the fact that he got bad character. When the fuck did the boy have? He had a bad interview. I heard with the Giants. It's probably hurt him. Okay, if that's gonna be the case, let's keep it there. Let's keep it all the way there. And if that's the case, I need people to discuss every bad interview in the history of National Football League. I'm not here for justifications, man. I'm the wrong nigga. I'm going to just stare you in the face until you come with something different. But don't justify shit with me. I don't really do justifications well. You going to keep it 100 or we not going to have this conversation. But don't try to justify your position with bullshit. Because if you start spewing, he had a bad interview with the Giants, okay, then you know what? I need a list of, or somebody to tell me every single bad interview they've ever fucking experienced. And if it dropped them 5 rounds and cost them $40 million. Miss me with the bullshit, man. Jamarcus Russell, quarterback. That's another. I don't even want to go to this way. Black quarterback. Oh, I love the fact if he had the size, if you a big strapping nigga, we'll take you number 1. Anyway, this nigga didn't even read his playbook. They gave him a blank CD, sent him home with a blank CD, and came back the next day and said, "Hey, did you check out the stuff on the CD?" Yeah, I checked it out. Shit was blank. Number 1 overall pick. I know that happened once he got in the building. But what I'm saying is, Sheduer Sanders is not the first motherfucker to not have a great interview with an NFL team. And that dropped him 5 rounds and $40 million. There are some black people who don't give a fuck. I get it. I understand. But then you have niggas like me who are fed the fuck up with the bullshit. And I'm fed up with the bullshit, man. Y'all gotta stop trying to feed me bullshit and telling me it's something else. So, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. I'm sure it's not the end of this conversation. Let's keep the conversation going. And I'll talk to y'all soon, man. It's Big Dev. A member of the DMST podcast. This is the DMST Podcast Network, and this is